Hello. Welcome. Congrats on being first, Big V. Welcome, Hank. Congrats on being second. I hung out with Big V virtually all day. Drop one of those. I don't even know if there's 10 games with 16 in the title, and even if there wasn't, FIFA's still wouldn't make it. Just kidding. People love those shits, right? I think we were just ready for story time. There is still a hunt. Yeah, because it's a gigantic fucking dragon that's way above my level. Should I give it a go, though? I have Bahamut now. Wait, I think I had Bahamut last time, too. Just didn't know how to use it well. I really like Satellite. Yeah, but I don't know when after this game is gonna be. At this point, I'm assuming it'll be next week. What do you guys think? Should I go take on the dragon despite being 11 levels lower than it? I haven't even leveled up since my last attempt. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Don't.
I was wondering when you
Nope,
turn
I'm not
up.
doing it.
Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment? Look,
I don't have time to just be fighting for 10 minutes just to die.
Let's see. The storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So... Right. Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake. Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet, and when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice.
So we're
8
the
wardens for
Avatar.
8 elements. But you,
8 elements.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there.
Yes, it is.
The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
There's 18 years between
I've encountered that thing several times now.
what's happening in this
If
game.
he, as you say, Nito, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
his mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. It is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Inside
so
you.
he's like the Hollow Knight. Ultima is
With
the
every setting
radiance.
sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for
And
Ultima,
the radiance
they
is
do
leaking
so at a
out,
cost. We must find a
affecting
means
the
to bring an
rest
end
of
to him
Hollow Nest
before I
slowly,
meet my own.
more and
What
more
were
over
you
time.
thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Why was Sly able to be brought back? There's no concrete evidence for that.
Well, what's the short of it?
For me, it's just
I thought Tyre told you. The capital of
knight
the Free
is
Cities is under siege
so
by
hollow
an army of
that
monstrosities.
he's able to absorb it.
The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide. But
And
numbers
people like
ain't on
Sly
their side.
and
What of
Bretta
old
were not
Byron and
far
Ned?
gone enough yet.
Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
brother.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
Oh, you're just gonna appear there? Gosh, dang it.
Tyre's right. Your brother is in no condition to travel. That's all I'll say on the matter.
No, I mean, you're right. Josh is F.
Thinking about now.
It's not gonna go well for him. This is gonna be a problem. Dang, more hunts? Nice. South of Tabor, Dalmacia. Dang, we're still not going to Ash? This is crazy. Look at all these side quests, too. How's your day, Hank? Yes. Those are monsters I go hunt.
Am I gonna... Is everything alright, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's alright. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our folk is saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
I'm not afraid of a lashing.
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Your day was great. Dang, must be nice. Gosh. Just kidding.
Lady Karen,
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
you're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. What exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care.
Just asking. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating.
Are you?
All I know is that someone in Dalamil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize.
Awfully
It was wrong of me
defensive.
to doubt you.
Aye, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course.
God dang it, Goots.
I spoke with Lady Karen,
What did she say?
that the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things. Made her feelings clear. And while it sounds
I thought you were
like she
playing
may
Final
have done
Fantasy X
things
for
she
a sec.
regretted in her past, she
But that's
says
a different
those
name
days
that
are
looks
behind her.
familiar.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalamil, so that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming.
Soon as the hideaway has
Blasted
lost
book.
its...
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time. You remember Ivan's stew, right? So I thought I'd try making one of these...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen.
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. Recipe seemed easy enough to... Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Wow. That's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of a kindly old fella?
Fine, and
You...
There's a storm coming, Sid. Will there be fun?
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them, as always.
Lawsman Harpocrates, I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Valisthea, A Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
So the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm,
Meaning that if...
Best of luck, and...
She's just at some city. Mid is at some place, I don't know. I forgot the name. But Gav went there as well to keep an eye on her and make sure she's safe. And nothing ever came of it after that.
Seems the hideaway has lost its...
I probably won't add my common writer. There's a bunch that I didn't add. Not just that one. You have the town's thanks for helping rid us of the thralls, but we are neither of us. What? That is a weird sentence. But I'm not gonna read out loud actually. Still a little sore in my mouth. Just a little, but you don't have to make me not want to read.
Why would he be in Martha's room?
Smooth like butler.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his...
We're all gonna die! You hear me?
What do you reckon we should do?
Yeah, her ship is gonna get us to Ash.
Sid! Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we? All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others? This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, What do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh Goots? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Middledale's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
It's not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
We know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. Ah, all finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Middledale's hares.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hares for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Middledale and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Hey, look! We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
What the fuck? That was so weird.
Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid?
His tone. Little rascal. Thank you, I guess, Hank? I can't help but feel like that's,
We're all gonna die! You hear me?
patronizing or condescending, but I'm sure you don't mean it that way.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his...
My brain just works that way. Super defensive. Thank you, though. Although, I don't feel like I did anything special. I just
Seems the hideaway.
came upon things that were in my path.
Is a storm coming soon? Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they work.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea, although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Ah, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
The jump scare. It's a tattoo, Velcro. It's kind of like a branding. Welcome, M-Bun. Oh shit. I can't even do anything right now? Dang. I am surprised. Where's Conver again? Was it... That's not... I don't know where Conver is. Anyway. Yo, all three of us? 4 of us, even.
It's like a dream.
Daga.
4 of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
Oh my gosh.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Oh, here we are. Yeah.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Who said that? I'll give you one guess. It didn't sound like Clive. Guess again.
Careful.
Oh, Ignition's rules. Man. Yeah, I know, it didn't sound like Clive. I agree.
Come on.
But we both know it was him. Nobody would talk to Joshua like that. Except his older brother.
Yeah.
They just get yellow chocobos. Fuck. This thing is beating my butt.
Not good.
Oh my god. How come I'm not getting any dodges in? Jeez. That went so poorly, dude. Gosh. Yeah, he does. That's why he looks so much like Jin and Heihachi. Here we go again.
Nice try. I'm hurt, Torgal. Nice try.
I can't see anything when the fucking wings are on screen, dude. Pisses me off.
To me, boy.
Alright, my bad. I meant Kazuya. Alright. Of course he doesn't look like Heihachi.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
Company.
Hello. I don't have that kind of AP, dude. Holy. That was a really high one. I haven't maxed out a single ult yet. I'm gonna call them bursts. I haven't maxed out a single burst yet. Yeah, that too. The juggle, the infinite juggle.
It's over. This might take a while. Let's try.
Giga Flare upgrade is 32. Mega Flare is this thing that you can't upgrade. Wait, surely you can't upgrade it, right? Where is it? Wings of Light. Wait, what is Mega Flare? Is that anything? Oh, it's called Wings of Light, but you cast Mega Flare when it's maxed out. Mastery is 750. But I think you meant Giga Flare. Because the mastery for this is not the thing that lets you put it on anything. It's just increasing DPS.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's
Yeah, tell us about Yote.
loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive. But with better manners.
Well, more like 1023.
I do. Where are you off to now, then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps? Oh, no need to say if you'd rather not. We all have our reasons. Ain't exactly feeling like sharing with strangers myself at the mo. Truth be told, I could do with a bit of inspiration. Don't know which way to turn no more. Was doing a roaring trade back in Oriflamme. Right up until the poor Drake lost her noggin. So, thought I'd try me luck in the desert. And the Fang went the same way. And don't get me started on the mess in the bloomin' Dominion. Suppose I could try Canberra next. But knowing my luck, the old place be crawling with the works before I'd even sat out me store. But as I always say, where there's crisis, there's opportunity. The opportunity to mint Gil, that is. So, where to next? Is there any money to be made in Ash? Do orcs even carry Gil?
She is. That guy had a long line for just being someone you run by. Hello.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood. Up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
I wish I could.
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Cougar.
Rest well, soldier. You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
Is it still hard for you to see, Hank?
Then we'll just have to be careful.
I think I'm willing to make some changes right now. No, it's bright. You sure? Just testing things. How does this look? Can you even tell that it's been changed? Are you... Why did you say that, Emban? Is there someone watching without audio?
Good. I got here in time.
Fuck.
Nice try.
Fuck it.
You're a fine hound.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
Yeah, I did. Turn the saturation up a little bit. Saturation and contrast. Like, very minimally.
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it.
I gave it to Zank.
You seem familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
Wait. That scar.
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there in Cosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
Are we gonna talk him down?
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
Oh, that's funny. Well done, Velko. Dang. That was a little interesting to me. If we do see him again, you can bet that we made him see the light. Not made him, but gave him a chance to. I didn't even see Joshua fight. I wasn't paying attention. Come on, Joshua. Brothers, let's do it. We're some hot boys. The Bernie boys. Go on. Okay, just throwing some fireballs. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa! No need to compare it. I've already stated, I think Xenoblade 3 is way better than this game. I just meant it was not as shallow as it could have been.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
You like not killing people? Fucking pansy.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
You're huge, bro. God dang.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
The least favorite one that I've played is 12.
Here, take a look at my wares. Take care.
Look at my undies.
I feel like I've fleshed 100 skins today.
How are the visuals, everybody? Look okay?
Yes, the finish is exquisite.
I gotta turn off the side quest marker. Well, actually, I can teleport there and do it. Now that I just unlocked that teleport. Be right back. I'm not asking if you can tell, I just want to know if it is better or worse. The ultimate compliment.
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch.
Fuck! How the hell did... The finest shell swords in
Could be I know something more.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever'll pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more
This could be a
swords and
mistake.
spears she
Maybe
puts
it's just
in people's
Karen,
hands, the more
like
war they'll wage.
Karen.
And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Delamil? Where exactly?
She
Everything
has
looks
a stall
purple. That is
here in
actually
the
the game's
market,
intent, not
but
me.
If you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse.
We went through like
on
a
the
huge
edge of
story
town.
event, and like
But it'd be a bolder man than
the
me
sky
that
is
braved
changing.
that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Out of paranoia, I am gonna.
What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this store? he spoke of?
Desaturate a little bit.
Question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You too, Goots.
These changes I'm making, by the way, are only for Twitch. Like, I don't see the changes.
The gentlemen of the town guard are strapped.
Mummy,
What a mess. You fought very bravely.
The safety of the town is in our hands.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Leave now and we could pretend this didn't happen. That's better.
Yep, I'm on it, Dorgy.
You've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. Then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goots. Right now.
M rating Xenoblade. Next. Dude, Xenoblade 4, dude. You even begin to imagine what that's gonna be like, or about?
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty painted lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Tell him, Goots.
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Blood?
Bitch face.
Are you alright?
Not Uni, but...
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
Bitch Queen,
After
it was,
what she
actually.
did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others.
Metal
That
face.
loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
To this game's credit,
No.
it did make me cry already.
No.
But I think
Don't
Xenoblade
care
only
what
made
she
me...
did.
Actually, Xenoblade
I
3
won't
made me
let you hurt
cry
Nan.
at least
Promise
twice.
me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
But they were very different types of cries.
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Gooch, you... If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
You great galoot! Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs, you remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye? Wise words, wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
Dang, did she really just do that?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It isn't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind, but that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So took some of my own. Sorry lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me that Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already.
I mean, it sounds like
Ta-ra, Clive.
they were a bunch of bullies, to be honest.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Yeah. This is a pretty ugly side quest. The production value is significantly less. Can I... Oh, I can leave now. Alright, side quest time. Goods was goods. Yeah,
I'm all for making this town a welcoming place.
Oh, I'm dumb. It's in the fucking building.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Hello.
The fates seem bent on
Okay,
driving
not you.
me from
Alright.
my inn.
Hello.
Martha's got a big
Alright.
heart. It's a pity there's so many who are happy to take advantage of it.
Hello.
My lord Marquis, is that you? It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
Speak faster.
What was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning
Yes, the letter
what
said
I'm
that.
able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your lord uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is.
Undertake these.
Hence my...
Alas.
I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not
I wonder what Ultima
sufficient
thinks,
to keep a
man.
safe on the road.
How is it still
So you want me to
convoluted?
find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalamil and work my way
Yeah.
east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success.
I mean, it seems like
and
either it
safety.
doesn't matter or he wants it to happen to help throw, you know, the nations into disarray. Wait, what do I do? Daramir. Orky dorky. Because there was a scene where Joshua was talking to Dion.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic.
And he was like,
So if someone here has seen something.
just to confirm, your father has no idea who or what Ultima is. Then it truly seems he's working in the shadows to just cause chaos in pursuit of Mythos, your brother. Mythos being Clive. So I think
Someone's got himself in trouble.
he wants all of this to happen.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Hello.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you'd kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Jesus Christ.
Let me light!
Nice try.
Good lord, that's strong. See ya. Wait, I want to see where his body lands.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks.
Enemy
I
levels
fancy I could
mostly
defend myself against
seem
one, perhaps two,
arbitrary in this
a whole
game.
regiment. I arrived in Dalamil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
Maybe I would be
captain
level
is no
33
more.
if I didn't do every single side quest in the
These
game.
men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's central command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Ironic.
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach.
Oh. 2 side quests at once, Hank. Look.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital.
Oh my god.
Anywhere.
Yo, Bouncy! What up? Thanks so much for the raid. How was Overwatch? And how are you? Yeah, man, we're doing alright here. What rank are you, if you don't mind me asking? Wait, what the heck? What? Where is my goal? What? Oh my gosh. Okay, so you're like a fucking god? Did not know that. I'm going to guess he's not actually here. And I have to go into the town of Northreach. Because I don't know what the fuck's up.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
It says in Northreach.
So many were injured.
We can speak inside, if you wish. A welcome to that. And while Philippe... There are so many
Oh yeah, I believe that,
Be
Bouncy.
careful, Clive.
I cannot handle Overwatch. The game is intense.
We're still alive, aren't we?
No, 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 no. Like, for me, competitive shooters are already impossible. I'm trash. But Overwatch is like a special kind of chaos.
As long as you remain, the veil will see to your needs.
Thank Grieger.
To the meadows then.
Tears of the Kingdom? Nice. That game looks so fun. And I'll probably never make time for it.
Thanks, boy.
Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers.
That's the blue
Easy
dragon.
enough to spot. This must be our wyvern. Right. Let's get this over with. Too slow.
It's actually a masterpiece? Yeah, dude. I've been watching Blue Velcro play it.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
And it looks amazing.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Oh, where's Byron's... Dude? What? I'm mad. This is literally the thing from D&D.
Help me, boy. To me, Flame!
Have I been up there?
Get surrounded. It's over. Come on. Run like the wind. All right.
Say what you will, but there's something very satisfying about that.
Faster.
Okay, that he wasn't there before, I swear to God.
What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I am Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits?
They looked more like field hands. It didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Anna knows I've met
It
enough
was
of
a
their
separate
kind.
side quest.
You
man.
head back to Northreach. Visit the Vale. Tell them I
I
sent
think it
you.
was a glitch,
Thank
if
you.
anything.
I shall. Founder be your shield.
Grab your sword, man. Oh, excuse me. Let's go, gang.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
Oh. Another poor soul.
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Am I really a pretty boy? I'm like grizzled out, dude. Dang. What a juicy death.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
You could look
I
away.
thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by, as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread.
It's upgraded
When I
once,
said the
yeah,
ones who
but
attacked me didn't have the
it
look
needs
of
another
bandits, I
or
meant it.
mastery.
They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a pistolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleague...
Wait, what the fuck? Oh yeah, that's the dragon. I was like, what's that cute purple thing? The Hand of Mimas?
Is it still in one piece? I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
Level 40. Whoa. Oh, it's for flare breath. Oh, dang it. Well, actually, there's still this little bit of the map I'm curious about. I'm gonna go check on it, even though I'm positive that it has not changed. Looking good, Ambrosia.
You deserve a rest.
Alright. Burb, already. Oh, Jonathan.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots, and I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
Lady, we're trying to save the world. Wait, what did that say? Continental? Is that a song?
Seems the hideaway is lost.
Oh. Just a trophy.
Can you blame them? Disguised as they are?
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
Ooh.
And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption.
Dislike.
Well, I say offered.
Liver texture.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honour than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Oh. That was a good cough. Wow.
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force, a force of nature even, a maelstrom of flavour and sensation, a graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then. I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
I think I wrapped up all the side quests. This is cool. Hank. Hanky boy. Machi Machi Hank.
Yes, the finish is exquisite. These will make me...
Were you ever afraid of watermelons growing in your stomach? Thanks to Rugrats, yeah, I believe all of us millennials and whatever you're called probably were. Okay, the quest is right there, but I'm gonna walk around town a little bit.
Beneath the flood, yes, and not a stone's throw away.
That's funny, we were talking about Rugrats earlier in Big V's
How
channel.
are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic.
Jonathan's from Dungeons and
It's
Dragons.
been hard to find since the sky's turned.
It has indeed. Can't blame the beast.
Thank you for the deer leg, mister. Mummy made a pottage from it.
Sounds delicious. Perhaps you'll invite me.
Have you noticed the elder has been coughing less?
The elder has been coughing less. Jonathan was just the judge bird at the beginning.
So it's these stones to Canva and the rest of the boxes to Dad.
And for whatever reason, it stuck with me.
Why won't the sky go back to Halloween?
Simon. Ed. But Ed stood for something else, not Edward. Holga.
That Cyril fella's an odd fish, don't you think?
Well, scholarly sorts like him.
So am I, but I watched it twice. Yeah.
Beneath the flood, yes, and not a stone.
I tried harder when I was watching with y'all. Forger. Zinc. Yotte! Why did you run from me when we met at the
My
end?
Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the
those were all
Undying, charged with the
correct.
protection of His
But
Grace
the
Joshua
cute little
Rosfield,
druid girl,
Keeper
I
of the Flame
can't
of the
remember.
Phoenix.
Sorry, Yote.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Meanwhile, the Agora, the free cities of Canva.
Are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Oh,
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic.
Of course he does. What do you mean?
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
Do you know who he is? Holy shit. They're all dead?
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city.
her consciousness fair dripping with her late
Don't
father's
question
secrets.
Odin, dude.
A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos.
Look at these graphics.
Surely the Prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then,
Come
how
on,
long has
Amon.
Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch
see
over
a big
those
V.
Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
I kinda spaced out. What is she upset about?
Let's find our friends.
Josh said he's gonna go with Clive. And she got upset. I mean, obviously, she had no choice but to accept it, but... God dang it, Hank.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her.
What do I
Which is
keep
why
you
I had to let
around
her go.
for, huh? Oh, that's what he meant by the lake. Okay. Dang, another bundle of side quests. Gosh dang it.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is bold enough? Is that blade for hire, perchance?
Figuratively,
Well, a passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade. That an elder Dread Evis had been
Okay, got it.
I eagerly...
Remember when we helped those other guys, like, claim a cart that was broken down with a bunch of food in it? Even though Clive knew they were lying, he's like, whatever. Like... I wonder if anything's gonna come out of that. Disappointed that Waloed is just Ultima land. Yeah.
Finally.
But, you know, I mean...
No one was paying me this.
We were never gonna get to explore, like,
At the
a large, vast kingdom anyway.
Would hang on my every word.
City.
Sadly, the
university.
A specialist in ancient cultures, the most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look in my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying, would you do or know? The three of them, to be precise. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle, namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people.
I can't promise I'll remember it.
Remember what you can.
Alright, Hank. This is a quest for you, smart guy. I need your help. If anything, I just mean write it down in chat. Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. Guardians, Tabor, sacred labor. Which
no history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
I don't know, what direction is this? South? Yeah, the southernmost tablet.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was?
Thank you, Ink. Hopefully I even need you to do that.
And the rest of the boxes to
Not a scratch on them. Have you noticed the elder has been coughing less of late?
Thank you for the deal, Ed, mister.
Wonders of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home.
What gold?
Northwest.
Plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder.
Ooh. Yeah.
This inquiry's been hard to find since the sky's
Yeah, sorry, were you getting it? Okay, cool. Well, I just started typing some nonsense, just in case, but you did it. Thank you. That was northwest. Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. This is going to be northeast. Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, would that I could have seen them for myself. Oh, come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place? And let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we?
Nice.
What did it say?
I did. The south was about Guardians of the Crystal. Yeah.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold
You're very
thy
good
noble
at this.
blood till ends the mother's labor.
Oh wait, you're making fun of me.
That was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
Well, there was northwest and northeast. There's wanderers. Either way, none of these are right.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or...
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
Children of the hunters, now tillers.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Goblin coin? Yeah, I should have read all the fake answers, I suppose.
Ambrosia won't help me here. Let's go.
Sure, Clive.
Run like the wind.
Oh, look at that view of the broken mountains in the back, where the Mother Crystal used to be housed. Pretty cool. You can probably only see it well if you have full screened. Hey look, level 33.
Old he may be.
Crazy.
But it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet. Nice try. Too slow. Nice try. Nice try. This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
I know I asked you before, Hank, but are you playing Pikmin? 4? I forgot the
Here's
answer.
your hide. I worried you might never return. Oh, as supple as a maiden.
You plan to? Cool.
Cheek.
Are you
Yes,
gonna
as
start
adamant
right
as
away?
her virtue.
Because
This
it's
is
gonna come out
everything
tomorrow.
I'd hoped for. Clearly, my trust in you is not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow
Yeah,
me
I
to
didn't
keep
mean
you
that.
from
I just
being
meant,
about
you
your
know,
business.
this week.
Here, for the hide.
Gonna be chill with it. Alright.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you
No.
see, I've been reunited
Be
with
chill
my
with
first
it.
shield.
Like I said.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying.
It's gonna
and
take me a
bearer of the
while.
Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve. Both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
They're setting up the Joshua DLC so hard.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then?
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Ah, Lord Rossfield.
Huh?
I'm afraid I cannot stay to talk. I must leave to collect the reports of our spies in the field.
Oh.
Now that you wear the Phoenix down, our brothers and sisters will no doubt reveal themselves to you too.
Ooh, that's so cool.
Farewell, my lord. And may the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart.
The free city's under siege?
I hesitate to continue further. I think big shit is coming up.
Way, brother?
So I'm gonna go the wrong way. I am very tired. Okay, we got a hunt. I admittedly had my eyes closed for some of those cutscenes.
You're a mice, I told you. Nice try.
Oops, fuck.
That's better.
Dang, dude.
Nice try.
Oh, Phoenix, sick. That one. It's virtually dead.
Nice try.
Yeah, we're coming up on Conver. And we just had that cutscene where Barnabas was in Conver, killing everyone.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
Pretty pumped about Odin. Odin is sick. You know, they keep calling it 8 elements, but we don't really get to see them all in this. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Well, assuming I get 2 more even. Dang, is it really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already? Jeez. 6 is gonna be Odin, which is death. 7 is someone else. 7 someone else, and then 8 is Shiva. Which we won't get. So who the heck is the 8? Wait, I just said it's Shiva. Well, it's not so much denial as, you know, logic. Well, trust me, I'm a smart person. Excuse me, jeez.
Get surrounded.
And another!
We're here. Maps connected. And actually, before we even jump into the story next time, we're gonna make an attempt at the big dragon.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Which will be, hopefully, Friday night. It's level 60, dude. Or 50, rather. Dang, I like how far away I can see it. What was this thing again? Oh, wait, I just never got that for some reason. Yo, look at the party. Here you go, Hank.
This should be interesting.
Yeah, but also, I mean, NBK is good at games, and I'm not. In comparison to him. He's young and beautiful. And handsome. Truly unfair.
To me, boy!
Forgive me.